Hello, and good morning, everybody. Good afternoon and good evening. I hope you're having a wonderful. Well, and I see. I get a little confused with this. Have a wonderful Tuesday, or maybe it's Wednesday. Should have put that on my thing. But you never know what day it is, right? Could be Thursday for something. I don't know. But I just thought I'd say hello to everybody, and I hope all is well. And welcome back. What to do, what to do, what to do, and you all got 2 days left. So I hope, and I did something last night. Oh, let me tell you a story of my life. Um, Last night I moved all my chickens from this chickens. Oh my goodness! I moved all my rabbits from here to there, and they're all happy little campers, I guess. And so it all begins, or it ends, maybe. Okay, so now I'm gonna get some of my things done today a little bit. And I don't. Well, I've been working on getting my animals kind of together here, quests and things like that. But I just want to see. Census. Yeah, this is the one. Check this one. I have to see what level my farm has to be, and I know it's early for some of you. Like, what is she doing all day at 161? Okay, I'm gonna have a slightly busy day today, so that's why I'm seeing everything a little early, not too early, a little. Got some things I need to get done this morning, so I figured do it now, do it at night. But I don't know. I'm kind of considering, you know, maybe changing my schedule to maybe late, like midday or something like that. Um, and because I'm trying to I'm trying to figure out what kind of audience, where they're from and stuff like that. So I hope y'all can bear with me while I'm trying to figure all of that out. Okay. So anyway, that's what I'm kind of doing. I'm kind of just readjusting things, and I am messing around with my stream things too, as far as you know what works, what doesn't work. So I'm just trying to change a few things around. Um, I was looking at some of the games that are out. Eh, one that it looked interesting. Treat. But anyways, I was looking at some of the games, and there was one that was called Dragon something. But I'm not really sure. I mean, I have some of my own games, that I have personally that I own. So I'm kind of like deciding maybe to do a different stream once a week, kind of thing, and see how that works. Maybe do two different streams. So like gonna be doing farm together, but then I figure maybe 2 days out of the week I could do a different game. I thought maybe you guys might like that. I'm not sure. And my friend Angel was on yesterday. I'm not. I hope you've all seen her pop in. But thanks to Mr. Chi, he did an excellent job helping her get her up to speed as far as the event. And I think she's nearly done. I think she's probably gonna have. I think she could make it. I'm not sure if she's gonna be on today, but she might. But tomorrow, obviously, probably will be the last day. But um, you know, and Ace was also, helpful. Well, he did wasn't on his farm. He was there on his farm. Couldn't, He was somewhere. But, you know, but I was over there too, sneaking around. I didn't even realize somebody else was there, but I'm like, oh God, I hope we don't get caught. Um, you know, but I know that Ace knows it's all in good fun. So, anyways, I'm not gonna go any further because we'll find out what it is next when he finds out. But I wasn't inconspicuous either. I kind of added something to his farm, so I hope he finds it. I know you guys, if you watched me yesterday on the video, you seen what I did. So I kind of a trademark. So, but um, I just want to. Oh gosh, what is that? I got a ton of apples, a ton of those. Let's see if we can kind of unton those. Okay. I didn't even know how that's gonna happen. The, oh, and my baby blues better be ready. Baby blue pumpkins from yesterday. I think that was soybean. Oh my goodness! I must have finished the question. I didn't pay attention to what I was doing. This is the. Oh, you're kidding! You're kidding! Look at that! It said I finished it. I didn't know I even started it. Okay, works for me. This is the one that requires okay, those two fruits. And then I'm gonna see. Oh, and I know I got those. Wait. Oh, and I think I put my baby booze. Well, that's strange. They're not ready yet. That shouldn't be. That's not right. Well, I have to check that too because they do take a long time. So. Well, that's good. Look at that. I dropped the amount of apples that was full one down, so that's a good thing for me. Today is a drab, dreary, crappy day. It rained last night. It was cold. I actually put my heat back on for a little bit because it was cold. I mean, it was really cold, like just really cold. So I just put my heat on just to warm up the house. It's so cold. But that's New England weather for you. I should not be doing differently. I'm gonna double check to make sure those are baby blues. When are you guys gonna be ready? Oh, great, 3 hours. Yeah, I can't wait. Let me look at the inventory on those other silly little things. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. I better start. Yeah. I better start getting what I need. And then get a second farm. Anyway, I did these last night. So, so I've got soybean and look at my questions. See if they got this old new in between. Yeah. And I think I might have planted. See, that spot's open down there below number 3, and I'm not really sure what I want to do with it. I want to open it up where the trees are on the top. What would I gotta go feed my? pay my guys, otherwise they're gonna go on strike, which one already is. But let's head into town. Pay my workers. Jimmy Diamond Lady? Okay, for now, we're gonna run over here. Put on the second front and see if I think I did plant the spinach stuff there. See, it's over here. Oh, I got lucky. I'm gonna look at my glass anyway before I do anything. Fruit Revolution. I'm gonna unpin that because I already know. Little pin. I don't pin those. Pin those. And yes. See what I can put over here. Oh, great. Plant them. Even though I know it's a long thing to grow, but guess what? Have these in check. It's all 39. Yeah, I plant those a lot, don't I? That's complete. Yeah. Give me another one if you like that. Fill. I really haven't decided what I want to do with the extended part of my farm. I think what I might definitely do is do like something for diamonds, like spice. I'm not sure if I want to do beans over here because that's just a matter of putting something up that I can use to feed them, and I don't want to. And that means you'd have to add more and more stuff. So I think I'd rather do something like with spice and maybe flowers. We'll see. But definitely do a spice thing because that will be in the long run helpful for me as far as that's what and I think I do have 8 pumpkins in there. Those are all year round, which is kind of nice. Just realized that yesterday. Let me see. Crawfish, huh. Oh. Ooh. It's a spice. See, it's interesting. I'm gonna do green peppercorn and maybe because my thing is pretty decent. So what I think I might do is I'm gonna put water on these this side too. Even if I have them, if I move it around, if I end up moving it around. But I'm gonna try to get this prepared too for the 4th of July. So I want to try to set it up, where I'll have these plots open. That's why I'm saying if I do spice, it's not going to be a big deal because, like if they want us to plant something, fireworks or something, because that's what they did in Farm Together. If y'all remember, we planted fireworks. And who knows, they might have to do a special dish. But I have a feeling that it's gonna be fireworks and probably something else, same thing like we did with Easter. So I want to try to be prepared and have the farm set up, and have it ready for whoever's playing and whoever's interested and needs stuff. Because I know that when you're low level, and I've had them come to my farm, and I know other people have done it. But I know that when you're low level, they'll say, okay, you got to wait till you level this to get to that. So that's what I want to try to do. I want to try to get it so that way people that are low level I cannot go, cannot plant these things on your farm that my farm will be open up for them. I want to do that. So I'm going to try to prepare it as best to my ability. So there'll be some new things that I'm going to be doing. Hopefully, it's too cold. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yes. See, so I'll have all this side watered now. And I haven't gotten around to doing it yet today, but I am going to be contacting Steam, and I want to find out what exactly is going on with our games because it's not right that we keep continuously getting disconnected from the games you buy, and then you go to play them, and if you get disconnected from a game, that shouldn't be. That's on Steam. It's really not on the devs because if it's the server side issue, then it's definitely Steam. I don't think I could have done it before. I think I screwed up already. I think I did. Find out. I think I screwed up in the other way. I think this was for two. I think there's supposed to be like a row or something like that in between. I think I could have done this without planting them first. Yep, I screwed up. You got? You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it until I come back and have to replant them. And what I'll do is I'll take them all up and fix them that way. It's a lot easier than trying to figure out what I did wrong. Yeah. And then over here. See, I kind of had a feeling I screwed up because I know that there's supposed to be two spaces between, there's supposed to be like it's supposed to be like two spaces in between the sprinklers. And I know when I started over there, I'm like, oh man, I just knew I did. But that's okay. Okay, so let's do some more of. What? I already have some on the other side, and I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to do some more spice. So that way I'll have some spice for. It's going to kind of sort of bug me that I screwed up over there. But hey, it is what it is. Almond trees are not See, that's the kind of confusing thing. I suppose, like, if you're doing that on, let's say, your extended farm, you can, you know, really. Oh, hey, Angel. Hold on a minute. You can hear the farm sounds. My voice is low. My voice is low. Okay, I'll have to check that. Let me check that. I'm sorry. I'll check the. I'll check what I have. I didn't do any adjustments last night to anything, but I'll check. I'm not ignoring chat. Don't even say that, Angel. Man, man, just, just too much, girl. I see what you're saying. Travel to town. Okay. And let me go back to my regular farm. Did you want to travel there? Okay, now let me see. Oh, let's go here. I don't even. Wait, wait. I don't want to do that. I want. Oh my god, I keep hitting the wrong thing. Farm. No, no. Settings. Game. No. Audio. Audio. And there should not be any music. I'm just going to do this because it's not. Play audio on background. And I put no, no, no. Well, you know, I don't really need to hear the tractor sound. I don't think anybody else does either. But I practically shut the farm sounds off. But let me just see if it's my thing here. Sometimes it gets a little stupid. Well, it's maxed out. What is that one? That's okay. Oh, I gotta move it over here. Oh, wait. Okay. And I hope I hope the other thing didn't screw me up. Just see something. Okay. Settings. Let's go to settings. Output. Audio. Channel required. Default. Desktop audio. Oh, wait. Desktop audio. Why is that disabled? Okay. I did that. Mic. Because it's being stupid. Microphone. The audio. Hopefully that'll work. Please tell me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I hope you can. Can you hear me now? Hello? Earth to space. Oh, man. Well, let me see. You know, I'm going to get another headset anyways today. Because this one's crap. It's going to drive me crazy. I mean, it works. I don't know what I dropped. Whatever I dropped something. I hate when I drop something. Okay, I'm glad it's better. Oh, God. Let me just see something. No, I'm going to get a different headset today. Okay, so that's on. Hey, wait a minute. Is that better? It should be. How about that? I actually turned up. Well, maybe that's. Wait, let me double check, see what that was. That's why you only pay like $20 for a headset. That's a piece of crap. Yeah, that's all I can do. That's all I can offer. Sorry. So, anyways, I'm gonna be. I'm not gonna be on very long. Well, like I'll know when I have to go, but because I have some things I have to get done today. But when I'm done doing what I gotta do, then obviously I'll be back. And maybe I'll do a second stream. I don't know. We'll see. I have to get back to my farm. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, please take me back to where I was. Don't do this to me now. Well, listen. When I get my new mic, I'll have to test it out today. And did I did plant some on the other farm. Okay, so I'm good. So I gotta go to number 10 because I think those are gonna be these over here. These pay pretty good too. The acorn pumpkins. Hey Angel, if you need to come to my farm, I might leave my farm on today. Oops. I should have planted some. Yeah, if you want to come to my farm, I have a bunch of bunnies you can scoop up. I do not have eggs, but I do have bunnies. See, and there's a ton of them right over here. um, I'm just gonna have kind of a busy day today, so maybe I'll ooh, maybe I'll do some of these. Oh well. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna head over to like a Best Buy or something like that and see what they have. I've been, wanting I've been actually trying to do that and I just keep forgetting. Or I've just been too busy to go where I have to go to get them. It was like was it last week, the week before. I was gonna get a headset and I just totally forgot about it and I said something to somebody, they goes, okay, yeah, I'll take it. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Yeah, it's like, it just totally slipped my mind. I think my mind is going, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, yeah. I like going to Best Buys because at least they're getting like, I swear to God, they go through these phases around here in my area. Like, um, and I don't know what the scoop is with it, but it's almost like they'll have the stuff that you want, or sometimes it's like, oh, they don't have enough computers, or they don't have enough of this, and I'd be like, why don't they have anything in this damn store? I mean, that's what they do. It's like you sit there and you say to yourself, why don't they have what you need? Because they just change things around so much sometimes. It's like go in there and you try to find something, and they don't have it, or they don't have enough of them. It just varies. And because I actually did, I mean, it's a nice little laptop. Don't get me wrong. I actually bought a nice little laptop about 2 weeks ago. It's okay. The screen's a little small, and I wasn't really impressed with the screen when I was gonna take it back, but then they charge you a stocking fee. Yeah, right. But you know what? The laptop served its purpose, and I'm gonna probably give it to somebody that I know needs a laptop desperately. And the laptop wasn't that expensive either, so I figure what the heck? They need it more than I do. Because I only use a laptop. and I know this might sound funny, but I only use a laptop for business purposes. Writing stuff up. I don't really use a laptop for gaming. Not really. A game like this might work on it, but I and I because I do have the game installed on the laptop, but I don't know. It's like it just depends on the performance of the laptop. And the one I got that's new. It's pretty decent, so I can't complain. I didn't have any problems with it yet. It's like you go in Best Buy. I mean, they have plenty of salespeople around the place, but I don't know. Like when I went in there to get my new phone a while back, maybe I want to say about a month. Yeah, about a month. I bought a new phone. I bought the Motorola, and I actually researched it too before I even went in that store. I like the Motorola phone, and I'm a big, lifelong fan of Samsung phones. I really love Samsungs. I actually used to have the Note 9, and I had that Note 9 probably for, I don't know, 7 or 8 years. And it was one of the best phones that they had out there from Samsung. But I think now what a lot of these phone companies are doing are, that make the phones, like even the iPhone and the Samsung, because those are the main ones that people buy. And I think they're gearing it more towards your phone being a camera. And the thing is, I just wanted a phone. I mean, I didn't need all the bells and whistles. And I did try the Samsung 2025. I was not impressed. I actually took it back the next day, and they were all like, "Is there anything wrong with it?" I mean, all these young people are standing around and they're like, is there anything wrong with it?" I'm like, "No." I said, I said, if I wanted to buy a camera, I'd go into your camera department and buy a camera. I said, but I just didn't like it. I just didn't like the Samsung phone. So, in the interim of all of that, they did take it back. No stocking fee, yay me. But and I looked and by the way, I paid full price for that Samsung. I paid probably over $1,000 for it. Wasn't worth it. And it's not even worth it if your phone company offers you it for free. Because you know what? At the end of the day, you're still going to pay that $1,000 for the phone, no matter what they tell you. You're going to pay it because they'll add it onto your bill. Um, Nothing's ever free. So what I did was in the interim of that is I looked up, the Motorola phones. So what I did was when I saw the Motorola, I said to the guy, goes in, and he was a very enthusiastic salesperson. Oh God, back in my days when I used to be a manager, if I ever caught my salespeople being that way, they'd be out the door. Um, so what happened was, I said, "Do you have the Samsung?" And I told him what I wanted, what model, and he goes, "Yeah, I go, "What do you think about it?" "Oh, yeah, it's good, pretty good." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." And it was just he just had no enthusiasm. Well, I figured out why after I bought the phone and everything. He was actually going home right after he took care of when I was buying what I was buying. So, and I appreciate, I understand that, but you can't when you get customers, don't have that attitude like, "Oh, come on, lady, I want to go home. I want to go home." I get that. I totally get that. It's not like I never worked in my life because I did. I worked for many years in my life, but I didn't have that attitude that sometimes people get, and I'm sure you've run into it. I'm sure you're probably guilty of it just like I am. But um, when a customer comes in and let's say you got to go home in 5 minutes, do yourself a favor, go hide, because when you get that Mr. Personality Award, forget about it. Believe you me, because I've had instances myself at my job where something goes on. I have to take care of something. I have to deal with it, and it's like, damn it, I gotta. I can go home in 5 minutes, and now they want me to do this. That's going to take me 15 minutes. It's going to take you that long to get out the parking lot and get in your car, then deal with traffic, and then by the time you get home, you're going to be a real grump ball. That's what you're going to be. But hey, it's only me. I did retail I did retail off and on probably about 5, 10 years. I did the medical field. I liked it. Certain parts of the medical field I didn't like it, and the reason why I didn't was I work with kids, and I I my heart was on my sleeve. That's where my heart was on my sleeve. So I kind of got out of the field of working around kids because I just couldn't handle it when you see kids sick. It's just crappy, and you feel crappy. You know what I mean? But yeah, I worked around kids for about a year, and then I just took a sabbatical basically after that and went into retail because I just couldn't handle working around kids. Just couldn't do it. And but when I did retail though, I mean I had fun with it. I had a lot of fun with that. Of course, though, some people said I was one of those beautiful. That's with a capital B. Intelligent. That's with a capital I. Truthful. That's with a capital T. Charming. That's with a capital C. And then the last one was honest. And that's with a capital H. See? Beautiful, intelligent, charming, and honest. Now, if you want to go and, hmm yeah, that was my motto for the day. So I know, guys, I'm that beautiful and intelligent, charming, kind of woman. I know that. Angel, you can go. I don't know if the two of you are friends, but Angel, you can go to Myra's farm. That's Tina. You can go to Myra's farm. She got bunnies and she's got eggs. I probably got another 30 minutes or so, maybe. Maybe take a few. Okay, and the bell tolls 10 times. There was kids yesterday. I heard a big bang on my house, and there was these kids yesterday because I got up, went out, looked out the door, and there was these kids, and I know their mom and dad. They live next door to me. So I said, "Okay, who hit the house?" And of course, I knew who hit the house. I'm looking at the kid, and he's just kind of like. So this other little kid said, "It was him. It was him." And so to the kid that hit the house, I goes, "You realize, if you broke something, you're gonna be paying for it, and I'm gonna have to deal with your parents." It's like looking at me like, yeah. At first he's like, "It wasn't me." I said, "Listen, your friends are already ratting you out. You might as well give it up. Just admit what you did, and that's it, and get over it." I said, "Because you know what? If you broke a window, who's gonna pay for it? You." And he looks at me. He goes, "Yeah, I guess." I goes, "Oh, so you have money?" He's like, "No." I said, "Well, listen, you know, don't be hitting the house." Kids, I don't know. And the friend that told on him, I said to his friend, I said, "Hey," I said, "listen, if he goes around breaking windows with this ball over there," I said, "do yourself a favor." I said, "You better take all his money." Kid says, "You know what?" He goes, "I'm going to do that." Yeah. The kid's father, he's a very, very, very strict man. I mean, he really is. He comes over here from time to time and he will say, how are my boys? He speaks Spanish, by the way, so we kind of I have a translator. So like some things, that I say to him and he says to me, I don't understand what he's saying. So I take out my translator and then we communicate. And it's so funny because it's like he really tries. He really does. And here we go. Puppies, 180. Oh, go figure, right? It says it wants puppies, 108. Oh, excuse me, 110. I have 108 puppies. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Okay. And I don't have, wow. Angel, are you still there? Like, are you on your laptop? Are you playing your game, Angel? What are you doing? Angel fell off the planet, I think. I don't know. Oh, no, the sun's not coming out. I thought maybe it was, but it's not. Oh, there we go. Man, I thought I had. So my guys down there. I thought I had more. I know if I hit up those rabbits, they're gonna be starving and they're gonna eat up a lot of those berry food. It's because I didn't. I should have last night, but I didn't. I didn't harvest any of them. I should have. Oops, gas pump. Oh wait, let me try the fish tanks too. I think the fish tanks are ready. I think. Yep. I kind of like this thing with the fish. You know, it took me a long time to figure out what is that round thing. Then I thought, oh, maybe it's cat food. I don't know. Can of tuna. But I'm so happy I got all six of my goats. I think, and the only reason why I think, oh, let me see what level that is. And I think on the rabbits, I think I got like two animals left to go. Ooh, look what I got next. It's 161. I mean, and that's all. So then I'll be down to this. But and I do have the Flemish giant rabbits, which when I harvest them, they should be the level that they should be. Because I don't even think like with my flowers where they are, and I know I have that open space. I think that'll be my next project is to because that'll be probably right after the bunnies are gone. My next project will be to get my put more flowers out, and then level those up, and then have all the be caught up on all the flowers. Let's see. I hope that other program didn't screw up my thing. Because last night I was messing around with OBS, and I never should be touching that stuff when it's late. But I was touching OBS last night, so I figured, oh, what the heck? I'll follow these instructions, and I was kind of tired anyways, but I should know better, but I don't. I have I have like another account that I can use for testing. So I might end up doing that. It's just to make all the adjustments that I need to make. OBS is very different now compared to when I used to use it. And this app's okay that I'm using now, this program that I'm using. It's okay. And of course, now there's these companies out there. If you want to, have things on your Twitch channel, it'll put that out there for you. You see these guys give me a lot of that. Oh, and there's the feathers over there. Feathers. Okay, they eat the same food as chickens, don't they? See, let me see. Oh, okay. They eat wheat. This is where it's going to be just a pain in the neck. Because then I have to. I think I made a couple of fields full of wheat last night anyway. So I should be pretty much okay with that. Oops. No, 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 no. Go back. There. There. I think, though, I can adjust the microphone on my computer, too. I think I can. Watch, after I do all these ducks and everything. Because, see, they take a long time for me to harvest, so you see. What is that duck doing out there in the middle of nowhere? Is he lost? Check this out. He's just standing there like, oh, you big duck. What are you doing? And what are you doing? Yeah, okay. You guys don't belong in here. Go back to your home where you belong. I should open that up so maybe the green ones. No, all the green ones can come from the other end. It's usually the little yellow ones I always see wandering around. But now that I know, oh, I don't really have a lot of wheat. Well, I do. No. These guys take forever to 12 hours. Imagine that. That's really a lot of time. I don't know. I mean, the only thing they do produce is yarn or wool, whatever you want to call it. But 12 hours? I think the other one's 10. Let's see. I think these guys are 10. Yep, these are 10. 10 and 12 hours, that's just a long time. there's not a lot of questing for these guys. But I'll eventually put them somewhere. Now that I know there's only three, there's only going to be three so far that show. Because I think they're working on stuff. Well, good morning, Mr. T. How are you today? Angel's here somewhere. Or she was. Do I need? Actually, no, but I'm going to put. Because I'm going to be low on the. Okay. Oh. I guess I'm not going to be playing those right now. Oh, soybean and the coyote carrots. I forgot about those. My video is going to be cut short today, Mr. T, because I'm waiting to go out pretty soon. I got up very early this morning for no reason, but that's okay. I mean, really, it's okay. I'm telling you. Yeah, someone asked me for, to give them a wake up call. So I I kind of sort of did. But before I gave them their wake up call, they sent me a message just to say, "Oh, did you oversleep?" And I'm like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" They're doing that 15 minutes before I'm supposed to call them and give them a wake up call. I'm like, yeah, okay. That was at 7:30 this morning. I'm like, oh no, no, this is just no, no, I'm not gonna answer. You know that expression, "Don't go poking the bear." Very seriously, do not poke the bear. Just don't do it. Angel will know that. Sometimes, when we're on Xbox and in chat, um, sometimes, you'll get someone that comes in there and I mean, I suppose I'm doing playing. I might be playing a different game than my friends, but we're all in there shooting the breeze and everything. And then sometimes I'll get really super quiet because the person just arrived in our chat room is I try to be as polite as possible, I really do. But when you get that one person that pops into a chat and then they start talking and playing music or whatever they're doing, and Angel knows I do the first time around. I'm not going to say a word. I'm just going to sit there very quietly and not say nothing. Not say a word. Nope, nope. I'm just going to, like the song says, let it go. That's what I do. Oh, yeah. hmm I've had those occasions. And so this morning, I'm like, nope, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to let it go. Because if I don't, if I didn't let it go, let me tell you what, it just wouldn't be a happy day. I just want to see what time they sent this message now. Oh, 9:30. So 10:30. So they should be here maybe in 20 minutes. We'll see, said the blind man. Oh, do I want? Yeah, why didn't it let? Oh, and by the way, where were you yesterday, Tina? We missed you. It was like you weren't on. Was you very busy yesterday? Because you weren't on. That's right. Well, yeah, you weren't on yesterday. I was kind of surprised. Oh. Well, Mr. T had my friend Angel working her butt off on his farm. Poor Angel. I mean, she definitely got she definitely got the run through of oh, poor Angel. But Mr. T was really doing a nice job. He was hooking her up. He um, helped her get the thing, the terraforming thing, so you can do that. He was very helpful, and thank you so very much for doing that, Mr. T. That was really sweet of you to do. It was so sweet, really. But in my brain, I'm sitting there thinking, Angel has no clue. And Angel knows I love her dearly. She knows that. She knows I love her dearly. She's such a good person. It's like Allie. She's another one. She's a real sweet girl. She's very nice. Yeah, I have some really good friends on Xbox. Gus, aka Snowfall, good guy. I guess one more thing to read. You know what you did yesterday, Mr. T. You helped Angel out very much. You helped her out a lot. Like you hooked her up big time yesterday, and you did a great job at it. And I mean, like I said, I appreciate that. Oh, it won't let me put any more wheat down. Okay, I got some corn. Oh, oh, we'll do barley. Or, yeah, barley. Like you was trading those favors to get her the ribbons, which was very sweet. It was very sweet. Yeah, I know. But it was really nice of you to do that. And that's what Farm Together 2 and Farm Together and all of those games, that's what it's all about. You help each other out. I mean, if you want to be a single player all by yourself, just. I'm going to get in trouble again for saying it, but, um, I mean, because some people, they play it by themselves, and oh well. But you can meet some very nice people when you do play Farm Together. You can, and there's some very nice people on Discord as well. So, but it's like a community game, and you can meet some very nice people out there. You know, because it's more like it's a community game. Is the sun coming out yet? No, it's not coming out yet. It's just gonna sit there and just say, nope, I'm not coming out today. I'm just gonna sit back and relax. actually spent a little time watching some streamers last night. One, like I watch one that I regularly watch. There's a couple actually, but then I watched this one that was doing farm together, and I'm not kidding when I say this. I just was shaking my head. I'm like, I ain't. Oh, what are you doing? You know. Oh, good lord. I shouldn't talk, but you know, you just. I'm probably. You know, some people probably see my video too, and you know they criticize, and I don't mind the critics. I don't. It's actually helpful because like you know they might say, hey, well, you know, you should try this. You should. I don't mind criticism. I really don't. Maybe when I was younger, I would say, you know what, you can do with that too, buddy. No, but yeah. I mean, I do. I watch a lot of the streamers, and you know, that's their deal. You know, and I know that some of them, like some one time I seen one video, and this guy, every out of the word out of his mouth was just should have been censored. It was just really bad, and how can they can do that now? Because I remember before you could not do that stuff, and now you can. Like, wow. But it's not to say, now, hear me out. It's not to say when I have played with some of my friends on Xbox, oh yeah, you know, it, your language changes slightly. That's the best way to say it, I guess. You know, and I get it. I mean, I totally get it when you get frustrated at a game or and it doesn't matter what game you're playing, you know. Words just spew out of the mouth and you don't realize it until oh, you know, I'm very guilty of that when I'm playing certain games. And I think that's why I wouldn't stream because some games can be really, you know, frustrating even though you'll continue to play it, even though you'll continue to get your butt kicked and you go back and you try killing that same boss over and over and over again until you get it right. I remember, and thank God for the patience some people had for me. When I used to play Destiny 2, my issue was always jumping. I couldn't jump for, and I'm going to say it, I couldn't jump for shit. You know, I couldn't jump. I just, you know, and like they would go, "What are you doing to your controller to do that?" You know, because sometimes I jump okay, and sometimes not. But sometimes when you know I'm trying to jump, forget about it. And they would patiently wait, and I would just, you know, be beside myself, cursing myself. It was just not pretty. Yeah. Chocolate latte. I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Make one for me, and I'll be right there. Ooh, that sounds good. Chocolate latte. Speaking of chocolate, I think today I'm gonna make a pot of that chocolate coffee I made. It's not. It is supposed to be like chocolate flavor, but I'll have to find out again what it's called. I bought it special for me, so that way I can have some. Oh no, I know what's gonna happen. Ah, you didn't think I seen that gas pump, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I seen it. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I really was a terrible jumper. I mean, just the pits. And I remembered playing. I used to make my friends laugh all the time. We used to play. I used to play Lord of the Rings online years ago. I was like when they first came out, and um, I was a little hobbit, and story of my life. Me and my friend, we kind of went exploring, and I remember he was laughing because no fail for me as a hobbit. I was always like falling, or if I had to jump somewhere, I mean, I'd fall down in the pits of hell, basically. Ooh, butterscotch. That sounds good. Mm. I haven't had butterscotch in ages. Yep, I used to be a hobbit. I was a healer, and play my little lute. And they actually had a thing where, how can I explain it? You could play different songs on your instruments, and you used to have to get it from this other website. And it was, it wasn't like a cheat or anything like that. It was just a very unique thing that they had for, the players. But it was so cool. And sometimes you'd see a bunch of people in the gathering in the town area, like and you'd see a group of them playing, different instruments, playing a song, and it was really nice, because they were popular songs back then. Though I used to like playing Sweet Child of Mine. Don't ask me why, I just liked it. And that's my story, and I was sticking to it. I think it was the way that they had the music composed, how it was made up. It was really nice. I gotta get rid of these trees because they're just sitting here and they don't look right. They just don't look normal being there. At least my little buddy Sam over here at the gas station is still here. Oh, the next time you come on, Tina, I know what I need. I need just a couple of snowmen, like maybe, well, you can put them anywhere you want, and then I'll put them where I want. Um, yeah. Let me see. Okay, I did that fruit. That fruit's done. Well, these ones are not done, and I'm gonna go over there and pick that fruit up here. Why am I so low? Because I think I might leave my game running because I'll be back later on. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna leave my game on, so like if anybody wants to come and get the rabbits, they're here. Um, they can do that. Yeah. And let me see my wheat. Well, I should go to number 6. Um. Oh, you didn't have to come on that soon. That's okay. But thank you. Oh, so I did a bunch of corn over here. Oh shoot. That's probably my ride. Come on. Yeah, my ride's gonna be here anytime soon. I know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna go sit at the house and just sit there. I'm gonna be here. Yeah, I'm gonna be sitting here at my picnic table. Okay, guys, my ride's gonna be here like in like 5 minutes. Process machines. What? It depends. What kind? Fish? What? Which ones? I mean, if you want to put a couple around, that's fine. I don't mind. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end my stream because my ride's gonna be here in like 10 minutes. Yeah, you can do juice. That's fine. I don't I have how many juice machines do I have now? Wait, don't I have four of those? I think I have two that make honey. I'm not sure. But anyways, I'll be back later on this afternoon, maybe late. I'm not sure. I might be stream. I might do some more streaming. I'm not sure, but I know I'm gonna. I've got like a busy morning after. Actually, a busy afternoon. I've got a 2 hour ride where I gotta go. It's gonna take me almost 2 hours to get there. So that's why I'll be back later. Yeah. Well, wait. 10, no, trying to think my time frame. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be back. Late, like 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But you know, um, I should say goodbye before I run off to East Overshoe, right? It helps. But let me do that. I don't like to. And I'm sitting over here trying to have my lunch. Like yesterday, I had a nice little meal. But let me just tell you guys, thank you so very much for being here. And I will probably be back later on. Um, but listen, y'all have a great morning and afternoon and night. Be safe out there, of course. And I hope you have a blessed day. And I probably will be on later on, definitely. But you all have a blessed day at that. And thank you so very much for watching. Now I'm going to go have and sit down and have my lunch, or whatever the heck this is. She's looking at it like, what is it?